This is my spear, and I have to throw this bad boy as far as I can. Oh, only 250 studs. Okay, but with a bit of training, I'll be able to throw it millions of studs away so I could be at the #1 of this leaderboard. And it all starts with this little bullseye here. If I press E and I just start throwing it, I'm gaining power. We're at 260 power, and every time I throw it, I gain 2. Not a lot, actually. That's very little. I'm not sure if this is actually gonna help much. And now I have to jump to stop training, and we can check out and see if this made any difference. If we could maybe throw it further than 250 studs, please. Oh my God, 292. Just that tiny bit of training actually made a pretty big difference. And we can also spend money on eggs and gamble to get good pets. And of course, I'm going to spend all of my money on this. So let's see if we can get something good. And we got a rare, the 22%. I mean, I'll take that. That's way better than the most common one. Where can I check the stuff? It gives me 4 times strength. Make sure we got that equipped. And now if we go back to the training, we're gaining 8 every time we throw a spear. And in order to get to the next ones, we do need to get 500 strength, which we are actually pretty close to getting there. So after one more throw, okay, we can stop here, and then we could jump onto this one here, and this allows us to gain 16 strength every time we throw it. This is perfect. And before I keep training, I can't help but notice there is a shop right here. Better spear equals more cash. I like the sound of that. We have $724 to spend, and the next spear only costs 100. So let me buy this guy here. The next one is 5 grand, and we have so many more to buy. God, I don't want to know how much these are worth, and I'm sure we're gonna have to spend a lot of Robux in this game, as we have to with every single game we play. But let's see if our training in this new spear actually makes a pretty big difference. 668 studs. We just tripled our previous record. What? And wait, how much money did that make us? $868? Wait, this game is going to be easy. What? Let me get another pet. Hang on. I think we can equip up to 3 pets. So let me open up one more egg. We got the epic, the sad emoji, the 6%. Wait, give me another one. I want another rare one. Okay, well, we got the uncommon. Okay, well, I guess we can't win them all, but that's fine. We have 3 pets equipped. Oh, we're going to get rich. Let me go back to this one right here. We only have 600 power, so we can't get to this bullseye. So let's train here and gain 48 strength every time we throw our spear. This is beautiful. And I can already see some people are throwing it to 1,000,000 studs. Okay, well, with like almost 2,000 strength, are we at least throwing it to like 1,000 studs or something? What? Almost 2,000? Wait, this is actually way easier than I thought. Hang on. We just need to train a tiny bit, and these 1,000,000 studs are gonna be easy peasy, nothing to worry about. Let's keep training at this stupid little bullseye before we can move on to the next one like a Chad. And just like that, we can already move on to this one, which is giving us 72 strength every single time. And wait, what is this? There's a Spider-Man one for VIPs that give 35 power. Wait, that's the best one in the entire game? Okay, well, maybe we're gonna have to maybe try that out later. I think that would be a good idea. And while we are training, we might as well claim our gifts. We have 3 to collect. This one here, we got 1,000 cash. This one, we got 1,000 power. And then this one, we got a spit. Oh my God, we can gamble. Where's the gambling? Please, just give me the 0.1%. I've been gambling in these games for far too long, and I have yet to get one of the best prizes you can get. Okay, 30%, 10K cash. I'll take it. Oh, did that just lie to me? I thought I just spinned again and I got the 0.1. Okay, never mind. Let me spin again and hopefully we get something good. Please, please, game. The 7.9% potion. Okay, I don't know what that does. Where's the potion? I don't. All right, well, I guess we got a potion that does nothing because I have no idea where to equip it or drink it or do anything with it. Oh, wait, no, it's right here. It's in the shop. So we have a luck potion that gives us 2 times luck. So I guess we can use that for when we gamble for pets. But first things first, we're at 8,000 power. Let's throw the spear and see how far it goes. Oh my God. 8,000 studs? Wait, we are doing so good. Hang on. With $26,000, we can definitely get a new spear. Let's get the flare pin for 5 grand easily. And I'm sorry, what? 170,000 for the third spear. Oh, these ones are gonna cost billions. I already know it. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, at least with this new spear, it should make us a lot more money. So let's give it another throw and quickly claim $12,000. Okay, I have an idea. We have enough to buy the second egg. So let me go to the shop and equip our luck potion and buy this egg over here. Now this better give me something good. We have luck equip and we got the common, the 42%. Okay. Not what I wanted, but I'm sure it's still better than, yeah, our mouse. So let me equip our best and throw a few more spears because we have 3.5 minutes of this potion. So ideally we rack up some money and then we could just gamble a little bit while we still have the potion equipped. Another $12,000. We need 25,000 for each egg. So let me throw it until we can at least afford, I'd say, 3 eggs so we can have a full squad of pets. And I think after this one here, we should have enough to purchase 3 eggs. So we have $80,000, which seems like a lot, but I mean, knowing these kinds of games, that is pennies. Let's open an egg. We got the rare, a Venus lamb. Okay, that's the 22%, but I want the 5 or the 2%. Those would be perfect. And nope, we got the most common one again. And on with our last egg, we have another one of the rares. It could have gone worse, I guess, but let's equip everything. The Venus lambs are 9 times multiplier. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's get back to training. We have 8.2 thousand power. We need 10k to get to the next one. So let me get back to here. And we are gaining 144 strength with every throw. So that's not too bad. We'll be able to get to the next bullseye pretty soon, and by soon I mean right now. And now we're gaining almost 200 with every throw. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this. And while we are throwing, we do have another gift to claim, and I'm sure we're gonna have plenty to open throughout our training. So we have a sad emoji pet. Another one? Oh, but it's not better than our thing. Okay, well, we can't even use it unless we do increase our pet slots for 300 Robux, which I will probably do later on. But for now, I want to see how far I could get without spending any Robux. I need to prove that I am a goat at these games without paying to win, like a YouTuber. But that's besides the point. Okay, we have 20,000 strength. Surely this time we can throw it to way past 10,000 studs. And oh my god, yes we are. This is gonna be 20,000. 21,000 studs, $30,000 made. Yeah, we're farming a bit of money here. I think with a few throws, we'll be able to afford the next spear, which was 170,000, I think. So I think that's what, like 4 more throws. And just like that, after this throw, we should have enough to upgrade our spear. $187,000. Let's go to the shop and buy this guy. The War Flame Spear gives us a 1.6 time multiplier, and then the next one is $300,000. Oh god. Okay, let's give this a throw and see how much money it makes. I think we were making 30,000 before this one, so how big of an increase do we get? 33,000. Okay, only 3 grand. That is not a lot, but it does give us enough money to buy 2 more eggs. Hopefully we can be a bit lucky. Nope, we got a common, and the last egg we get another common. Okay, well, maybe gambling isn't for us. Oh, and one thing that we can't forget, there are rebirths in this. For $1.5 thousand, we can rebirth. Rebirthing resets power, but that's going to give us a 10% boost to our strength. Oh, we should probably focus on that, because if we make it too far in, we're just kind of wasting time. With these kinds of games, we kind of always have to prioritize rebirths, because at some point you're gonna have to do it, and if you just wait, then there's no point. So let's rebirth right now, and then we could rebirth again. We keep our money. Wait, hang on, let me just spam rebirth. What? We're at rebirth 6. And we already have a 60% boost. Okay, well, does that make a big difference? So the first one's giving us 77 power. Okay, now the second bullseye is giving us 154. And now the third bullseye is already giving us 230. That was so good. We should have done that way before. Okay, well, I'm glad I caught that fairly early on. I think we should probably farm some money in order to spam more rebirths like that. And while we gain a bit more power, let's give this wheel another spin, and hopefully we can get something that'll help us a lot. We got a green potion. All right. What does the green potion do? Oh, a cash potion. That is actually really useful. Let me go over to this bullseye here and gain 300 with every throw. And I think by this point, we've already almost caught up to where we were before. I believe we were at around like 20,000 power, but at this point, we are getting there very quickly. And with that cash potion, 2 times money, we should be making like 60,000 per throw. But before I use that potion, I do want to train at this next bullseye a tiny bit, because if we can just increase our money per throw a little, that potion's gonna give us a way better effect. Let me throw over here. We're getting 422 power. And to get to the next one, we need 50,000, which seems like a lot, but I mean, we're already at 33,000. Okay, you know what? This is not bad at all. But let's stop here. We have around like over 10,000 power more than last time. Let's see how far we throw this. If I were to guess, I'm going to say 35,000 studs. Please be right. Please be right. Oh, 36,000. I'm a genius. $58,000 per throw. You know what? I think that's pretty good. Let me use this cash potion and just spam throw for a little bit. The potion lasts 4 minutes, so we should be making 100,000 per throw. 116,000. That is pretty good. And with all of this money that we're making, we can buy another spear and then probably just spend it all on rebirths, because to rebirth again we need 17,000 and we already have way more than that. And I'm sure by the end of the cash potion we'll probably have a few million. So I have a pretty good feeling about this, and I actually have a pretty good idea as well. If we just go upgrade our spear right now for 300,000, it'll already be making us more money. So we were making 116,000 per throw, but now with this new spear, it should probably be like 120,000, 127,000. Yeah, that was so worth it. And the next one's 472,000 to buy. You know what? Let's go and buy it right away. I think upgrading our spear right now while we have the cash potion is probably a good idea. I mean, we're going to be making some more money with these new spears. Unfortunately, we do have to wait 10 seconds before we can start throwing. Okay, maybe that was a bad idea. I'm wasting time. But we can open some gifts. So let me just open all this stuff. You know what? Let's just use all of these potions and let's just start throwing. I don't even know what I drank. I think I drank a power potion, so that just should make it so we're throwing a bit further. Oh my God. 61,000 studs, $233,000 in one throw. Okay, that did definitely help. We're in first place right now with, I mean, it's not a million, and maybe it's because we're like the only person to be throwing a spear right now, but we're still in first place. Then wait, somehow someone has 3.1 billion power in this lobby. Okay, we have a lot of work to do. Hang on. I cannot keep getting mogged like this. We need to grind. And oh my God, he threw it. He's in first place now with 3.1 billion. Oh, this is embarrassing. We're not even on the top 3 anymore. Okay, we need to fix this really soon. We have nearly $1 million, and after this throw we definitely will have quite a bit over with 1.17 million. So let me go and quickly buy a new spear. This one is 900,000. Hang on, this is light to work. Let me just throw this a few times and we should be able to make that money just like that. 250,000. Not bad. One more time and I can afford that new spear. And here we go. $251,000. Yes. Run back to the shop really quick and purchase the Vivid Sting. It gives us a 2.2 time multiplier. I do love the sound of that, and let's give this a throw. Now, I don't think these better spears throw any further. All they do is just make us more money. Yeah, 61,000 studs. Okay, but I guess they are extremely important for when we do rebirth, because that does remove our power, but we'll still have the ability to make as much money as possible. So I think once we do make another $1 million, or at least once this race finishes in 20 seconds, we spend all of our money on rebirthing and just grind all the way back up in order to make like 1,000 times more money. Okay, and just like that, I think the race did end. We have $1.15 million. And before we do rebirth, I mean, okay, I will say These games have the worst UIs. Why is there so much on the screen? And unfortunately, to remove some of the clutter, I will have to just buy this lucky cat because it's in the way. Okay, and it replaces it with another OP pet. Okay, never mind. That was a stupid idea. That was just dumb of me. But at least we do have a better pet, so let's equip this and go to rebirth and see how many rebirths we could get out of this. We have one more here. Now we can get to 80% power boost, 100% power boost, rebirth 10, and we still have $1 million. So let me just start spamming this, and we're at rebirth 14, which has a 140% boost. So now at this baby bullseye, we are gaining 158. I'm pretty sure the last time we were using this one, it was at a 77. So we're essentially making over double what we were making last time in terms of strength. This one here is a 317. Yep, that makes complete sense. This one here, 475. Yeah, I think we should take this time and grind some strength. And I can open up another gift, which gave us a luck potion. And move aside. I do want to train here as well. 600 per throw. Okay. I think with this rebirth level, we should try and just complete all of these bullseyes. This one requires 50,000 strength, which I don't think is going to take long at all to get to. I mean, we're already at nearly 25,000, which allows us to get onto this one here. And now we're gaining almost 1,000 per throw. This is way too easy. Then wait, hang on. Am I reading this right? Playtime leaderboard. 232 hours? What are you doing with your life? What is this? Guys, you cannot be serious. Why is there so many people with 79 hours, 81 hours, in the hundreds? You gotta be kidding me. There are much better games than this. But you know what? Okay, this is the type of people we're competing against. People with hundreds of hours in this game, but it's fine. We're gonna do our very best. And at the very least, we're gonna be the best in this lobby. We only have to beat 3.1 billion power. Surely that can't be that hard, right? I mean, we're already at what? We're at the third in this lobby? The fourth? I don't know. I can't count, but we're getting up there. And with this bullseye giving us 1,000 strength per throw, we're almost at 100,000 strength in total. Which, wait, we can already get to this one over here? Wait, how much is this going to give? 1.1 thousand per throw? This is perfect. Once we make it to 100,000, I do want to try and see how far we can throw these spears. Because previously we were at, I don't even really remember what, probably like 20,000 strength. So now with 100,000, we should be throwing it significantly further. And, oh, we are just lapping this thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Is that going to be 100,000? Yep. Okay. 100,000 studs and $200,000 in a single throw without using any potions. That's insane. But this will be a good way to make some money. And do I have any more of those potions? I don't, but you can buy them with some Robux, or we can get some Game Pass stuff here, which honestly, I mean, let's just get the VIP. Let's get this one out of the way. Do have to do this. It's kind of like a requirement when making a YouTube video. You just have to spend some money and be a loser. So let me throw it now and see how much this VIP helps. I mean, we were making 200,000 with one throw, so now we should at least be making hopefully like 300,000, 332,000. Yes, that's what I like to see. And I do think after this throw here, making us $300,000, we should be able to upgrade our spear, because this one over here, the Venom Spike, costs $1.2 million. Buy, and it gives us a small increase in our multiplier. And we've already made it to the last one of the orange tier, $1.53 million. Oh, this will be so easy. Let me throw this bad boy. And what? Wait, what is happening down here? Is this the guy that's in first place? He's lapping this hundreds of times, 93 times. This is who we have to beat? Oh God. Okay, yeah, we are still not even remotely close to beating him. Wow. Okay, I'm not even sure what we have to do to beat him. I mean, he has some really good pets. What if I buy this OP ghost deery pet for 19 Robux? Maybe this will help us a bit. And you know what? Let me just get this Cyber Dominus, whatever this one is, for 49 Robux. Sure. Okay. Now, if we equip our best pets, a 65 time multiplier, whoops, that should help quite a bit. Let me give this a throw. Now, I don't think the pets actually help with how far we throw it or how much money we make. It'll only be when it comes to training. So let me throw this a few more times, just like that. It should make us 1.63 million. Okay, so now I can afford this new rod. And just out of curiosity, how much are we getting per throw on this bullseye here? 6,000. Oh my god. Okay, these pets cook. These pets are cooking. Hang on, now we're making 7,000 strength with every throw. I think this is the way. The way to beat the guy in first place is just spending money. I mean, who would have thought? Let me go over to this bullseye now, which is making us 8,000 strength per throw. And now we've already tripled. In the matter of like 30 seconds, we've tripled our strength, which should make us a lot more money and hopefully way further than last time. I mean, we've already lapped this 7 times, 8 times, 9 times, 10 times, 1.1 million in one throw. Wait, whoa. This is a lot better than I thought. Okay, the fact that we've lapped this 10 times and the guy in first place is at like 91, he's only 9 times better than us. That's not bad. We can catch up to that fairly quickly. So let me grind some money and probably just go all in with rebirths, which will allow us to catch back up to where we are right now pretty quickly and overall just make it so we gain strength much faster. Our next rebirth, we do need $400,000, so they are kind of getting a little expensive. So ideally we maybe get to like 5 million first, or I mean 10 million would actually kind of be ideal. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to wait until we can start throwing again in 3 seconds, make my way to $10 million, and then just spend all of it on rebirths. Okay, this should be the last throw. Another $1.1 million, which brings us to 10.5 million. Just to double check, how much is the next spear? It's around 2 million. Let's hold off on that. Let's go to our rebirths and just spam this until we're at rebirth 20 with a 200% bonus. Okay, so throwing it once here should make it so we can just skip to this one here, throw out this one time. Yep, let's skip to this one here, and then we could just already hop over. Okay, we're just hopping from bullseye to bullseye. This is too easy. And I think over there we were making around what, like 8,000 per throw. We're at this one here and we're already making 7,000. I mean, I'm at 10,000 power. Hang on. Yeah, okay, so this target here is making us nearly 10,000 per throw. We're already pretty much to where we were before in like 10 seconds by spamming rebirths. This is the way. Let me go over to this one over here, and yeah, over 10,000 strength per throw. Let me claim another one of our gifts, which gave us 3 spins. Okay, hang on, time to gamble. Hopefully we can get something good. Honestly, some potions are not bad. I will gladly take them, but I would love to see that rare pet. $10,000 kind of means absolutely nothing to us at this point. That 0.1% would be good. 2.5 thousand strength, that's useless. The only things that are good are just, well, I guess another spin would be pretty decent, but if we could just get the pet and some more potions, please. Okay, the green potion, I think that was like cash, which actually is really good. And wait, while we were gambling, we made it to 766,000 strength. Hang on, we can use this one now, which is giving us 12,000 per throw. Okay, maybe the method is make it to 1 million strength, drink the cash potion, and throw it a few times and see how much money we can make. At 300,000, we were making around 1.1 million per throw. So I can only assume that we're going to be making nearly $4 million with every throw. So let me go over here. Let me drink some of our potions. We have a power potion and a cash potion. And let me throw this spear. How far is this going to go? I mean, we're lapping this like crazy. We're at 15, 17, 20. Wait, what? Wait, we've lapped this 33 times. 1 million studs, $7.5 million in one throw. Okay, I didn't expect that, to be completely honest. I did not know we were going to be making that much already. What can we buy? We can buy this one. We can buy this one. We can buy this one. Oh, we're skipping a few. We're already at the purple tier. Oh, okay. Did I spend too much money? I feel like I didn't even really spend that much Robux. How are we already getting this much? $9.7 million per throw. And this actually does allow us to buy some new eggs. These ones are $1 million each. But are they better than the pay to win ones that we did. I mean, we got the most common one and it's 11 time bonus. Wait, hang on. This actually might be pretty good. The uncommon is what? 14 times. If we can get something that's better than 15, then we can replace one of the pay to win ones we did. We got the rare. Okay, this has to be better than our cat, right? Yeah, 19 times. Equip this. And now let's go back to throwing our spear. I mean, we have 30 seconds left for the race, so we don't have that much time to farm money. And we also have to keep in mind that we do have some potions activated, so I don't really want to waste them right now. And for the next rebirth, it is 5 million, which is unfortunately kind of high. So before I try and do any more rebirths, ideally I'd want to have way more money saved up. And I also don't know what are quests. Oh my gosh, wait, what? We could just claim stuff here? What are we getting? Arcade noob? What was that? Is this good? 23 time multiplier? Wait, equip best. All right, well, we just have a new pet now. That's great. Let me go over here and upgrade our spears. Let me just buy absolutely everything. So we're down to the last 3 somehow. Not really sure what happened here. How did we already get to some of the best stuff in the entire game? I don't know. But with this new spear, I mean, this should be a lot of money. 12.5 million in one throw. Okay. Yep, that is quite a bit of money. Now, all of this is, fine and dandy, and we're living life pretty good right now, but we're still only in 3rd place with 1 million distance. 2nd place is 14 million, and we're nowhere near the 3.1 billion that Enzo has. So we obviously still have a lot of work to do, and I'm honestly not even sure how we can get to 3.1 billion. I mean, we're already at some of the last spears in the entire game, and same with those target practice range thingies. What are we missing? Let me go back over here. How much are these last ones here? We need 1.5 million strength to do this bullseye. So let me farm this one here. And then the last one is 2.5 million required. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. I mean, we are still gaining like almost 13,000 strength per throw. However, I mean, it's still going to take a tiny bit of time before we can even get to the next one at 1.5 million. But I think once we do get to here, we can farm a bit more money and then go back into just spamming our rebirths for a little bit. So 1.5, let me go to over here, 13.8 thousand per throw. Isn't too bad, but I mean, can we do better? We can get ×2 power. Okay, so if I do this, hang on, ×2 power. Now we're making 27,000 per throw. Okay, this is what we needed. I think with this, we can slowly catch up to Enzo. And that being said, we are already nearly 2.5 million power, which does allow us to get to this last target right over here, which makes us 33.2k. Okay, I say at 3 million strength, we go and test out our throwing skills, and hopefully that's going to make us quite a bit more money. So Mr. Monkey's at 14 million distance. So let's see how far we can throw ours. We were at around like 1 million beforehand, and we are lapping this like crazy. I mean, we're nearly at 60. Wait, hang on. What? 3 million studs? Wait, we're at $66 million. How much money did we even make off of that? I did not look. I was so taken aback at the distance that we made that I didn't realize we made almost 19 million in one throw. Okay, yep, that's completely reasonable and makes complete sense. I am okay with that. So let me throw this one more time. I think after this throw, we should have 100 million, which means we can rebirth quite a bit here. Now, unfortunately, it does reset our power, but I think the power boost we're going to get out of this is going to severely outweigh that con. So let me just rebirth a bunch. We're at 260% power boost. So let me go over here and throw this one time and just skip all the way over here. Okay. And we can already skip a few of these targets, and we can already skip all the way over to here. And we can already go to this one and over to this one. And how much do we need for the next one? We need 650,000 power. Okay, that's absolutely nothing. I mean, we're gaining 26,000 over here. And I'm pretty sure that's what we were gaining when we were at the very last ones. So let me go over this one. Yeah, 30,000 power per throw. This is insane. And now we just have to pretty much farm back up to where we were, or maybe even a tiny bit more. So while we are doing this grind, is there anything else that we can kind of buy? I mean, we could get the potions. The power potion gives you 2 times power. Is that supposed to be used while trading? Because I've been drinking them whenever we were throwing the spears, and I think we were wasting it the entire time. So let me buy some power potions, and let's put this to the test. So we are already at 2.5 million. So let me get to the last target here. How much do we gain? We gain 39,000 strength. Now, if I go over here and drink the power potion, how much do we get? We get almost 80,000. We were wasting our potions every single time we were drinking them. That is good to know. Wow. So now we can pretty much just grind the next 4 minutes to get as much power as we can. We're already at 4.2 million strength. That is actually kind of insane. And we do have another spin while we're at it. So let me see what we can get. Hopefully we can get, okay, well, another spin. I'm not going to complain about that, but I would love to get that rare pet. No, we got a cash potion, which actually I will gladly take. Let's open up our other gift here, which is 1 million cash, which honestly, I mean, isn't even that bad. Kind of decent. And honestly, just because it's still there and it's just rubbing it in her face, let me just buy this pet. I mean, why not? 250 for another pet. Okay, hang on. That is insane. 85 times multiplier though. Oh, hello. Let me equip you guys. And now we're gaining 120,000 strength per throw. Okay, I think the pets might be a little too OP. I mean, we're already at 11 million strength. I have to see. Hang on, wait, 12 million strength. Hang on. Mr. Monkey over here can get 14 million studs. 12 million strength will allow me to get... Hang on, let me drink this cash potion. How far do we throw this? Oh my God. We've lapped this thing 300 times now. What distance are we getting? 12 million studs, $150 million. We're almost beating Mr. Monkey. After throwing it one more time, I think we'll have enough money to maybe just buy the last few spears. I mean, we're at $300 million. How could we not afford the last ones? This one is 8 million, 9 million, and yep, 10 million. Okay, and we have almost still $300 million to spare. And this one here should make us quite a bit of money with, yeah, 166 million. Wow. Okay. But we're still kind of behind Mr. Monkey over here. He's at 14.6 million distance. We need to train a tiny bit more to catch up to him. And I do think that if we make it to maybe 15 million strength, we'll be able to beat him. I can't see how that wouldn't be the case. Oh yeah, we could see right here. He has 14.6 million power. Mayon the smartest with 350 million power? How? We're nowhere near the best person in this lobby, actually. What? Is there anything that we could do to catch up to him? I mean, he's not even throwing his thing. So technically, we don't know if he's actually the strongest. And if I throw mine right now with almost 17 million power, I should beat Mr. Monkey. So let's see. Yep, 16.9 million studs. We are number 1 in this lobby. We're actually the very best. And I also can't help but notice, what is this? New zone portal for $100 million. Oh, there's multiple worlds. Carnival for 100 million. What is this? Oh my gosh, what is this? 0 required, 120 power per throw. Wait, what? We're gaining 240,000 strength per throw here. 2.5 million required. We have 18 million. So we can go to the third target here, which is making us 500,000 strength per throw. We should have been doing this the entire time. Someone should have told me. How was I supposed to know? But we can already move on to this one. We're almost gaining 1,000,000 strength per throw. Hang on. This is how we beat the guy that's in first place. What? I mean, if I just grind this a tiny bit, we'll be able to catch up in no time. And I do have to see, wait, do we make more money in this world? I kind of forgot how much money we were making beforehand, but I think it was like $160 million. But now we are making, oh my God, 500 million per throw. And it's way faster as well. 40 million studs. But wait, what about these spears? Oh my God, there's more spears. Oh, there's so many more. Wait, but I can buy so many of them. Let me just buy all of the ones I can get. We're at Tide Needle. Okay, so how much money is this making us now? If this lands, we make $331 million without our cash potion. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, wait. What about these pets? $10 million egg. Open. Is it going to be better than what we have? Uncommon pumpkin bunny. No, it's not better than what we have. Okay, but that was the uncommon one. If we get something better, not the common one, but something better, like a rare doggy, is that going to be better than what we have? No, it's still not better. Okay, well, I guess the pay to win stuff is still the best. Makes sense. But let's continue to grind this stuff here. Let me go and drink our power potion. So we're gaining 1.4 million per throw. I can move on to this one over here, 1.67. Okay. Of course, it's in every single game possible. But let's grind this until we can get to 100 million strength over here. And you know what? I'm doing it. I'm committing until I can beat the guy that's in first place. I need to be the very best. I can't let someone beat me at these games. And seeing how easy it is to actually kind of grind this, especially when you spend a little bit of money, I kind of have no choice. Now the next one is 175 million required, which we are almost there at 167. So let me throw this one more time and we should be able to go all the way over here and start making 2.3 million strength per throw. That's what we love to see. And at 200 million, I do need to test it out. I need to see how far we can make it. Excuse me, Mr. Monkey. Watch this. This is how you actually throw a spear and make it to, hang on, just let it land really quick. 200 million studs for $1.6 billion. Oh, yeah. It's not the guy in first place, but we are getting there. Let me buy some more spears and let's give it another throw. So this should make us quite a bit more money as well. Yep, $1.7 billion. We can also claim this quest over here. Claim this, which gives us an egg. Arcade noob. Okay, we already have one of you, and you kind of suck. Ooh, but we can also afford a new egg. Hang on. Wait, are these ones good? Okay, a Mystic Fox that's rare, which gives us 47 time bonus. This is better than what we have. Equip, and let's go back to throwing on these bullseyes. And wait, hang on. Didn't we buy VIP? Does that mean I can use this one here? Which gives us 950 power, which is higher than the highest one you can get. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Oh my god, we're gaining 4 million strength per throw. I spent money on something and I didn't even use it. Wow, okay. The more you know. And we're already at 320 million strength. Oh my god. Okay. I feel a little stupid right now, but that's fine. Is there any other potions we can drink? The 2 times power, that, I mean, we already have one active. I guess I can drink our last one. And you know what? Let's just make it to 500 million strength. I need to make sure that the gap between me and this banana monkey, the god, is so large that he can't catch up. So right around here, you know what? We're so close to 600 million. Let's just get that nice and easy. 600 million strength. All right, move aside, everyone. I need to get number 1 in this entire lobby. We're at the second lap, third lap. Can we lap this 4 times? Oh my gosh, we can. And 600 million studs, just like that. Feast your eyes, everyone. Oh my god, you cannot do it like me. Let me do it one more time just so I can get a bunch more money as well. Boom. Another $5.2 billion. I won the race. I am the best in this entire lobby. And just for fun, let me just rebirth a whole lot of times. We might be at 100 strength, but if I go back here, now we're back to gaining 5.2 million per throw. We kind of did it. I mean, at this point, there's nothing else we could do apart from just grinding this bullseye and gambling at the same time. So I think we might be the very best. Let me claim this gift one more time. Yep. And all it really took was spending a whole lot of Robux. But that's kind of how it is with these games. So if you want to see more videos like this one, subscribe or, check out another one of my videos.